Welcome to this edition of Cutting Corners. Today's topic is accounting for the usage of license key products in a reseller partner situation. Today's anonymous guest is pre-launch of a product, and he'll be working with car dealers as resellers of his license key product. The question on the table is, what's the quickest, easiest, simplest way for them to pass information about the customers who did opt into this license key product so that the provider can reach out to them directly for resources and support, taking that burden off the car dealerships?
Man, I'm pretty excited about all the projects that are in the pipeline right now. I'm super excited about this one viral contest thing we got going on. I was actually having a conversation with somebody the other day, and if this goes off like I almost know it's going to, then I will use this as the base moving forward for all my product launches. And especially if I can come over the top with the end piece that you and I have talked about, that I'll talk to you more about a little more in depth later on, providing that I get it to work. Because if this works, I'll write a case study about it. It's kind of my plan, because I don't go start talking about a ton of tactics that haven't proven yet. But like I said, if this works, this should be a pretty kick-ass way to launch any book or product or service that anybody can do on a relatively shoestring budget. That's what I'm thinking. So, matter of fact, maybe we'll turn it into a service, Tom.
So you know how I feel about that. Anytime you do something that works, you should just document it and sell the formula.
Like I said, if I could tweak this, I'd be a happy camper.
The tweak you need to make is to track a couple variables. One is that you could have a multi-level membership product. The other variable being that you've got essentially an affiliate model with multiple affiliates in the automotive space, and as well as a direct-to-consumer delivery.
As far as the license key piece goes, my quandary right now that I've got to, I don't know, I like to walk and think and drink cocktails, not necessarily in the order. But the thing that I've got to figure out now is, and I didn't realize this was going to be such a dilemma, but when you resell a software product, a lot of times the reseller will give you a bulk of license keys, and you have to figure out how to manage those. And right now, I've got a couple different options. One being Volution, a company based out of Austin, which is super robust, very similar to ClickFunnels. They do like these online kind of shopping carts, landing pages, and they do all kinds of fun stuff. And they're like bolt into Shipwire and all kinds of cool stuff like Braintree and Stripe. So they said they can manage existing license keys, and if I run out, then they can do like a backlog or back order, so I can just go through later and replenish those. So that is an option I'm pursuing. The other one being Zapier, they can create a series of switches, so every time somebody buys it, it like goes through a Google spreadsheet and picks the one off that hasn't been used, and it kicks that out. That one seems like it's going to have more bugs, and it's not quite as scalable, I don't think. But we will see how it's going to be moving forward. I'm not really sure how it's going to work out. So I'm definitely looking for some sort of easy bolt-on, canned solution to manage existing license keys. And as far as the resellers piece, I'm looking to hand an affiliate a stack of license keys and say, hey, go sell these. You process your own payments, but at the same time, I want to try and capture that customer's information. I want to capture their name, phone number, and email address. That way I can market other products to them moving forward as well. Mm-hmm. So that's another piece that I'm trying to work out. And I think I've got that figured out too. That may be, I may have to do both the Volution solution as well as the Zapier solution and create an individual kind of arm off my funnel with the Zapier integration for each affiliate. Be like, look, now I'm going to load these license keys every month on your spreadsheet. So the way I'm working through it, by the way, is kind of my pricing model is I'm going to give them a certain amount of keys every month for a certain price, and then they will go out there and sell their customers accordingly.
I would imagine all these CRMs have the ability to do notification of different parties within the supply chain and include certain data points within that. But
the thing I'm trying to do, because a lot of dealers are really busy, so I'm trying to make it as hands-off for them as possible. Like, I'm going to give them a contract that they're going to give to their customer if they want to use it. And I'm going to recommend how they should implement it into their existing working space. I'm not trying, the more responsibility put on their end, the more things are going to get screwed up and the less likelihood of adoption. So all I really need from them is to get some sort of token or something saying that, Barbara has paid, now give her license key. And then I've got to figure out what process to put Barbara through. So I've got to make sure that the dealer takes the payment, because I don't want to deal with that. And they probably wouldn't want me to either. But they let me know who bought it. I don't have to capture the customer information, but I think it's a good idea.
Gotcha.
Because, and here's I want to do it for two reasons. One, because I want to be able to market to those customers down the road, like other, cross-selling products. But also because I want to take that responsibility off their hands, because they're going to screw it up. Otherwise, I would just be like, here, Tom, here's a stack of keys. See you next month. The way that it's going to work is every month the dealer has committed to buy so many license keys, right? So every month I'll deposit so many license keys in their account. Gotcha. And then they will be able to pull from that depending on their customer load. And then as the customers come through, then they can be like, okay, Barbara bought one, Susie bought one, John bought one, and they can, hand me those customers. Ideally, I would like to issue the license keys just to take it off their plate and be able to capture that customer's information. But that may not be the case. It may be a situation where I have to be like, okay, Tom, here, I'm going to give you, 10 keys this month. Just to let me know if you run out. If not, I'll see you in a month, or I'll give you 10 more.
All right, well, there you have it. It's a pretty specific conversation that we were having, but anyone who works or has done IT or CRM at a car dealership and has some input on how to best share information so that it's convenient for the dealer to provide the third party all the pertinent information for service and support on the add-on product. Thank you very much. Take care. You can find more marketing hacks at findclickcall.com.